to my channel. My name is Lena. In just a few short days, I will be headed to Florida for a weekend getaway of sorts. We're gonna be spending just 3 days fixing up the house, getting some work done, and it got me thinking that with all of these weekend getaways and mini trips that I've been doing to Florida, I've become quite the master packer, if I do say so myself. We generally fly budget airlines, so Spirit, Frontier, the works, and I have learned how to pack using only a personal item. So the item that goes under your seat. So it seems really daunting, but I promise if you try hard enough, you can fit up to 4 days of clothes in the bag that goes under your seat. You don't even need to pay for the overhead storage bins. There's really no point in checking luggage. So I thought I would share with you some of the tips and tricks that I've learned along the way and kind of give you suggestions on how to pack a little tighter and a little smaller the next time you decide to take a weekend getaway. So I think the best place to start is with what bag you're going to carry your stuff in. Believe it or not, the space under the seat in front of you fits a bigger bag than you would anticipate. I remember when I first took one of these bags with me, I was super stressed about whether they would force me to pay extra money because the bag was just too big. In this situation, I am very brand loyal to Vera Bradley. All of my travel bags are from there. I love that they're soft-sided. I love that they really cater to traveling in particular. They know the size of standard airplanes, and so they shape their bags to fit under there specifically. So my first go-to bag is my weekender. Look how big this is. I can't even hardly get it in the frame. This will fit under your seat, I promise you. It's gonna be a little long sticking out the front, but that's okay. It's soft-sided. You can overpack it just a little bit and squish it where you need to. It's empty right now, but it's got trolley sleeve, it's got pockets, it's got a front pocket, it's got pockets on the inside, it's got a shoulder bag. This is what I'm gonna be taking this coming trip. This especially you can fit 4 days of clothes in. It'll take a little bit of finagling and not packing so many outfits and shoes, but I promise this is my go-to bag. The other suggestion I have if you're only going for two days probably is a Vera Bradley large tote. Again, look, it takes up the whole frame. It's more narrow, but it's taller. But you don't want to fill it too tall because you're going to want to squish it under your seat a little bit. This too, I'm using it for my work bag, so there's some stuff in here, but there's pockets as well, just like the weekender. But because I'm using this as a work bag, even though it would work for me this coming weekend, I am not going to take this on an airplane. But if you've got a super short trip, like our trip is this weekend, I definitely recommend this bag as well for you super light packers. So for personal items, I use one bag and one bag only. I use a medium cosmetic from Vera Bradley. Of course, all of my stuff is Disney. Shouldn't be surprised. That is plastic lined. It's got a front pocket. Hopefully there's nothing in here. Nope. Front pocket, which is not plastic lined, plus this, which is plastic lined. This fits my travel size shampoo and really all the travel size stuff. It's just wide enough to fit a toothbrush. I love that it's separate pockets. I think you really don't need anything too much bigger than this because you shouldn't be bringing your whole shampoo bottles for a weekend getaway. All of these bags are fairly well priced and they're very durable. The weekender I've had since high school, so 5 or 6 years. The tote I just got last summer and am just now starting to get use out of it. And this I got on my college program in 2018 and you'd hardly know that I've used it. But I do take really good care of my bags, so that's really important as well. One of my favorite tips, something I have learned, is that if you keep a bag on your person, so a crossbody or a fanny pack, the airline is not going to tell you to take it off and it's not going to count against your personal item. So I know it's really easy to say, oh, I'm carrying a small purse. There's my personal item. You can either A, keep it on you for a shorter flight. Our flights are only 2 hours, so I don't mind keeping that on me. Or you can kind of just shove it underneath your personal item, your bigger personal item, and no one's going to call you out. I have even carried a Loungefly backpack, if you're familiar with that size, with the weekender, the bigger of the two bags, and I just forced them both under the seat at the same time. And we're talking Spirit. We are not talking major, like big, expensive airlines, cheap airlines. I've never been told to check anything, that I can't carry anything. So it's definitely worth carrying a second small item, your actual personal item, in addition to the airline personal item. So what I'm going to take with me on this trip this coming weekend is a Vera Bradley fanny pack. This is going to match all of my outfits. That's the other tip I want to say. If you are doing a weekend getaway, make sure this small item matches all of your outfits. You don't have the space for 2 purses, 3 Loungefly backpacks. I know it's super tempting, but if you were flying on a budget, you don't have the space. So plan your outfits accordingly, which is what I like to do. This has a front zipper plus an inside zipper. And what I love about this is that it's got card slots plus a coin purse, pouch, whatever. So I use this as my wallet, as well as carrying, this will fit a mask. This will fit the personal items I need. I can clip a hand sanitizer to the outside. This carries all of my essentials, and I do keep this on mid-flight. So I absolutely recommend this. This is also going to be a canvas instead of a cotton. It's going to be more durable. I've used this on a few trips. Now I really only use this traveling, and I have had a ton of success with it. So now that we've gotten through the bags, I'm going to show you what goes in the bag and give you a few suggestions on how to pack just a little tighter. I am not going to go into the personal bag. That's all based on your preference, and I can't pack that stuff till last minute anyways, so we're going to leave that for another time. But I'm going to turn you guys around. I've got all of my stuff laid out on my bed, and I'm going to show you what I am planning to pack for this 3-day trip. And that's it. Literally, that is absolutely all I am taking. So this outfit right here is travel day 1. This is going to be day 2 when we're in Florida, and this is day 3, also a travel day. This back here is my PJs. Got to have a swimsuit in Florida. And yes, I am only wearing 1 pair of shoes the entire trip. You've got to plan your outfit strategically. I just saw on TikTok that there are some people, I'm too much of a planner for this, but that just throw in random clothes that they like into their bags. And that is not, I can't possibly do that, especially when you're trying to save space. Another suggestion I have is your outside layer, which is the jean jacket. Wear it on both of your travel days and make sure it matches. So since I'm just wearing a graphic t-shirt and some leggings, a jean jacket will look super cute, a little stylish, but still keeping me warm, but it'll also work with the t-shirt dress I'm wearing on the way home. So I don't even have to worry about packing it. It's going to be on my person the whole time. I only pack 1 outfit a day, but I do strategically pack my PJs to be extra clothes if I need them. So say one of these t-shirts gets sweaty, I can switch it out for that one. Say I'm painting at the house, which is very likely for this trip, I can switch out the shorts. Those are painting shorts from some of my a previous trip, which I do have vlogs about. And then just 1 swimsuit. When it's a 3-day trip, you only need 1 swimsuit. You don't need 3. Newsflash. If you carry the weekender bag, you will definitely have room for a second pair of shoes or a nicer, dressier outfit if you have the time, if you are planning some sort of event. But I would say no more than 2 pairs of shoes and no more than 1 extra outfit. So if you need a nice going out dress, or if you need pants, if you're looking for jeans on a colder night, I would just say 1 extra outfit. So now that I've got all my outfits planned out, my biggest space-saving tip is to roll absolutely everything. That is how I found that things take up the least amount of space in your bag. So right now I'm gonna roll everything up, pack it in my bag, and show you just how little space I have taken up. Clothes just take up the bottom, and keep in mind that these 2 things right here I'm actually going to be wearing on a travel day, so these don't even have to be in my bag. So once I grab undergarments and swimsuit, look at how much space is in here. Look at that. Yes, I'm always proud of myself when it looks like this. In this case, I would probably put in an extra blanket to fill up some extra space. I know I'll probably buy a few things when I'm in Florida, so I like to give myself some extra space. I do have to pack a Mother's Day gift or 2 for Mom, because our trip will be over Mother's Day, so that will take up some extra space. But all that I'm missing is a few extra undergarments at this point. That's it. So the final thing you'll want to keep in mind about space in your bag is if you need some sort of entertainment or in-flight activity. I generally bring a book or two with trips like this, knowing I've got 2 solid hours with no internet, so I'll read a book or a couple magazines or a journal. Sometimes I'll bring a travel journal with me. So keep that in mind as you're packing up your stuff, because that's not going to fit in the little fanny pack or crossbody. It's going to have to fit in that bag that goes under your seat. So super simple, easy tips and tricks that I think you can follow too. Keep in mind to not overpack. Plan out your days ahead of time, lay them out like I did. Kind of coordinate them with your bag and your shoes so you don't have to bring extra bags and shoes. If you have extra space in there too, you can throw in your bigger shampoo bottles, but not over 3 ounces because we are not checking that bag. So if you've got something a little bigger, a little taller, hairbrush, a hairspray can, whatever that may be, throw that in on top too. We've clearly got that extra space. That's also why I recommend the smaller bag for these super small trips. So if there's any suggestions that you have learned that I missed, please leave them in the comments. I would love to learn more travel tips and packing trips from you too. If you like ooh, that is a tongue twister after you've been talking for a little bit. Travel tip. If you like travel tip videos like this one, please give this video a thumbs up. I'm really looking forward to doing more travel tip videos, especially as I'm staying in a deluxe resort for the first time. And I think I've got some really good tips that'll come with that trip that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you. And so hit that subscribe button so you know when I'm posting these videos and you can come back and keep seeing more. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great weekend, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.